Hi, so I put up a post recently on Instagram which was a shout out to all teenagers, just letting you know that if you've got any questions that you want answering on healthy living and also I guess how to deal with exams, then let me know. And as always, I got a huge response from you. So what I've done, I've just picked out a few of the videos and some of the questions that you guys sent in that I'm going to run through now, and this will really just kind of explain to you really how easy it is to keep healthy and fit, what a great exercise is for teenagers, how you can use exercise and healthy eating to really help relieve exam stress and also help you do better in those exams. So we will start off with the first question, which was this video here.
Hi Lucy, I live in Denmark. Hi from Denmark. I love you. You're such a big inspiration to me. Here's my question. I get so stressed and nervous in the exams period. How do you sleep? I'm overthinking my mind, and how do you keep working out?
It's a really great question, and I'm sure actually that is a question that most of you people are probably feeling, like the stress. And also, by the way, I have to say I love Denmark, and how beautiful was she? Anyway, so stress, you know what, even as an adult we go through stress. Stress is something that is best dealt with by exercise. And what I would always say, if you're feeling really stressed, especially if you're feeling really stressed with your studying, instead of sitting there and kind of letting that stress just build up and become more stressful, you know, just kind of break away from it. Even if you just go and do like a little 10-minute walk, because sometimes doing exercise helps reduce anxiety, helps reduce stress, so you then have like a clearer mind. And you know, even if you just literally step away from the computer or your books, wherever you're studying from, and just take a deep breath in, deep breath out, just give yourself a bit of kind of me time. And as I said, exercise is great because that's going to help increase your feel-good hormones. It's going to get rid of stress, it's going to get rid of anxiety, but also what's really good, it's kind of help increase your concentration levels. And I think another thing that can be brought on with exam stress is you compare yourself with other people, and you might think, oh well, so and so, she's doing really well, she's already studied this, she knows how to do that, you know. So the best thing is just stay in your own zone, just focus on what you're doing, and remember, you're always in control of everything. So if you're feeling stressed, you just need to take control of that and turn that around so you're not feeling stressed. Even if it is literally that you run on the spot, do 100 high knees, that will really help deplete those stress levels. So that is a really good tip, and I'm sure you're going to do amazingly well in your exams as well. Okay, so the next question we've got coming up is, now this one actually I'm going to read out for you. This is from Maria Pop-XX. Instagram name. What is good to eat before an exam for breakfast? Okay, that's a really good question because you can eat intelligent food, and this is it's so key. Nutrition plays such a big part in how we feel, how we look, how our body moves, absolutely everything. And I think what's really important here, first of all, don't go and try something you've never tried before for breakfast. You have to make sure that it agrees with you what you're eating. And some really good foods that you could have that help kind of fuel up the brain, so it helps for memory but also really helps for concentration, is something like oats. Oats are brilliant, so you could have some porridge, or you could have eggs, are really good. And then here on the side, on that side or that side, I can't remember what side it's going on, is 10 really powerful foods that really help with a brain function. So you could, if you're familiar with all these foods, do make sure it's stuff that you're familiar with, then you could make a breakfast using a couple of those ingredients. So it is really important that make sure no matter what, you do not go and have junk food for breakfast. Don't have anything that is high in sugar, because because it is just going to make you feel tired, and obviously when you're tired you don't concentrate properly. So remember, breakfast is so important. And also, don't just think about having that healthy breakfast before an exam. Think about having it on the days that you're studying as well, because at the end of the day, when you're doing your studying, you want to be doing it with a really clear mind. You don't want like a kind of foggy head because you've had too much sugar, or if you've had too much, I don't know, fizzy drinks, anything like that. So remember, eat clean food, and it can be just as tasty, if not, in my eyes, it's even tastier than processed and junk food. And the other thing is, obviously, always make sure that you are keeping fully hydrated, because when we're not drinking enough fluids, and by that I mean water, then our concentration level dips slightly, and then we get a little bit stressed because we can't remember what we're meant to be doing. So, you know, it's really not rocket science. It's like everything. If we exercise, if we eat well, if we sleep well, then everything is just so much easier. So that was a really great question, and actually that question was asked by loads of you, so we've ticked that one off. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to read this again. This one is from, actually this was sent in as a message on YouTube. So this one is from Tara Malanes, and she says, how to feel more confident. Well, you know what? No one is ever stopping us from feeling confident other than ourselves. As simple as that. And to me, there's nothing more attractive than when someone is confident. And I think the biggest problem that most people have, and definitely myself, I can relate to this when I was a teenager many, many years ago. I always wanted to look like someone else, be someone else, you know. I'm not tall, but now I love my height. I love the fact that I'm 5'3" and 3/4, probably not, probably 5'2", I don't actually know, but I'm that tall. And you know, like at school, I think, oh my God, I still want to be tall, I want to be this or that, but I'm never going to be tall. Well, I can if I wear silly shoes. But the point is, it's really important that we stop comparing ourselves to other people, because when we do that, we are never ever going to be happy, and life is too short to live in our bodies and wish we were someone else. You know, the way I look at it, I love who I am because I'm a result of my parents, and I wouldn't change my parents for the world. And we are all individual, we are all unique, and that's what makes us so interesting. Let me tell you, it would be so boring if we all looked like Barbie. You know, let's be different, let's embrace who we are. And being confident is about knowing that you're a kind person, you've got a good heart, you can make people laugh, you're there for people, you know. And also it's about eating healthy foods, because that's going to make you feel confident, because you know that you're fueling your body with the right foods. Doing exercise, because that's going to make you feel strong from within. And it is really just accepting who you are, and stop trying to change stuff about yourself. You know, being original to me is so important. And I remember being at school, and I kind of wish I had someone like this telling this to me now, because at school I never did any sports or anything. I was so shy, and everything that I got, I think we all get bullied, unfortunately. So many of us do, and we let those bullies, kind of those words, sink in. And really what we should just realize is, if we're being bullied, that's because that person has issues themselves, and what they're doing is they're taking it out on you. So actually, if whatever a bully says, you should just let it go in that ear and fly straight out the other ear, and don't let it sink in. So my battery just ran out then, so I'm going to try and stitch this together. So going back to the feeling confident, you can feel confident. There is absolutely nothing stopping you from feeling 100% confident rather. So it goes back to just have self-belief, pull those shoulders back. And here's a good tip for posture as well, because posture, you know, if we're sat like that, we don't look confident. If we're sat like that, we look confident. So imagine, so you can always have perfect posture. Just imagine this, someone's just dropped an ice cube down your back. What do you do instantly? You go like that. So stand tall, be proud, love who you are. And you know, that's what confidence is. And honestly, when you feel confident, everything just kind of fits in. It's really, I cannot stress it enough. And that's where I was at before my battery cut out. So at school, I was called, my horrible names I used to get called were fish eyes. Okay, so I have big eyes, but you know what? It's good because I get to see more. And the other thing that I got really taken the mickey out of was like pale skin. So then I was obsessed with painting myself orange. I kind of still am, but you know, it doesn't matter. It just meant, you know, we're all different. And so whatever people are saying, ignore them, just listen to your family and friends. And you know, that really is my kind of long answered question on how to feel confident. Just believe in yourself and realize you are who you are and don't try and change that. Okay, so we've got another question. Now this is from Emma, who sent in a video. So let's have a look at her question.
Hi, my name's Emma and I'm a student at college, so I don't finish till 5 every night. I currently work out at 8 to 9 and I do some of your workouts, about 5 or 4. I do the booty one as well and the abs. I'm just wondering when can I fit it in, because I don't like doing it at night, and what sort of food I should eat to keep healthy and to lose a bit of belly fat, and if I should go low on calories or just a low carb diet.
Okay, so where do I start? First of all, I want to talk about how Emma ended that video about should she be on low calorie, low carbs. You know what? When you're a teenager, your body is still growing, and I think it's really important that you don't try and deplete different food groups or anything. That the really simple way to do it is just focus on eating clean. So just avoid junk food, avoid processed food, and make sure you eat the right size portions. Like I always say that, but that's so true. And you know, you don't want to be really on a low calorie diet. You know, just exercise, just eat healthy foods. It is important that we kind of understand roughly how many calories we're consuming, you know, but really as a young girl, kind of, I would say don't go on a low calorie diet unless your doctor recommends it. You know, to me, you look like you're beautiful and healthy, so I would just say, you know, there's so much on social media where we see some of these people post up pictures, and you know, sometimes it's unrealistic. And remember, they're posting up their good pictures. There'll be days when they don't feel like that. So as long as you're not trying to look or be like someone else, and instead with the food, instead of worrying about low calories or low carbs, just focus on eating healthy foods, go for natural foods and go for the right size portions, but still enjoy life and still have the occasional treat. Like anyone who knows me knows how I love chocolate. There is no way I am never going to have chocolate again. It would just not in a million years. It is never ever going to happen. But what I do realise is I'm not going to be having it for breakfast every morning, and you know, it's about having it as the occasional treat, and then I enjoy it, and I haven't said to myself I can't ever have that again. So you know, and with food, even if you love, say you love having a burger, you can still have a burger, but just make it yourself. You know, you can learn how to cook, understand about food. If you think about it, what we eat is how we nourish our body. And at the age, especially for you teenagers, especially you girls, it's really important how you feed your body now is what's going to affect you in 10, 20, 30, 40 years time. So you want to, more than anyone, more than someone that's older than me, you want to be really investing in your health now and eat eat delicious foods, loads of vegetables, loads of fruits. There are so many lovely things you can eat, smoothies, soups, salads, everything. So really don't be scared of food, embrace it, it's exciting. Food makes you beautiful as well. Remember that. The more natural foods you eat, the more your hair will shine, your eyes will sparkle. So in regards to the food, don't worry about low calorie or low carb, just eat healthy, clean food and make sure you're at the right size portions. In regard to the exercise, what I would say is, you know, do it in the morning. Mornings are great, and especially with a lot of my workouts, my 4-minute challenge that I've been doing recently, those videos are up online forevermore. So you could just pick one of those and, you know, just get up 6 minutes earlier. So then you've got 2 minutes to get ready, you've got 4 minutes to do my workout. And why not buddy up with a friend, and everyone's phones do FaceTime, and you can get them motivated and you can do it together. So, you know, definitely mornings are great because then you've done it for the rest of the day. Plus, that's going to help with concentration and energy, and you're going to feel great all day because, you know, you've done your workout. Okay, so let's find another question. And where is it? It's somewhere on here. Okay, here we go.
Hi Lucy, my question is, how do you get into personal training as a profession? Ballet is a big part of my life and I do like 15 to 20 hours a week plus lots of your workouts and other workouts at home, and every week in school we go to the gym for training with a personal trainer, and I was just really want to get into it when I'm older as I love fitness and nutrition.
So that's a really interesting question about personal training. Definitely, if you love fitness, if you love nutrition, then personal training is great, but it is very tough. It's a very hard way to make a living because clients always cancel last minute. It's, you know, it's very competitive over there. It's, you know, people go away for some holidays, stuff like that. But needless to say, there's always ways around it. And, you know, the great thing is, especially if you're looking at doing nutrition as well, have a look around. There are amazing courses. You can do stuff from college to university to online courses. Just really kind of do your research. And what is good, I think, also with personal training is find a little bit of a niche. Find something that you really enjoy. Like, I never would take on a male client that wanted to get super muscly and do bodybuilding because I'm not passionate about that. So and sports and fitness is such a big subject. So really kind of focus on those areas that you enjoy, and it's great. I wouldn't change it for the world. I love it, but also what I love now is the fact of doing the YouTube stuff, doing the videos and doing the books. So even though when I was younger I wanted to be a personal trainer, I then knew from there my main aim was to write my books, which is what I do, and of course now I do those as ebooks as well, which is exciting. So definitely go for it, and if you do choose a course or find somewhere to study, do let me know where you're going just so I can check it out for you.
I am 13 and I want to start working out. I was wondering if you could suggest any workouts I could try. I'm already a black belt in karate, so I'm kind of active, but I want to know also what your time like was in the army and what did you do to train for the army?
Wow, black belt in karate, that is seriously impressive. So can a 13-year-old exercise? Absolutely. You know, we should all be being active and moving, and my 4-minute workouts are perfect. You can follow those, in fact, any of my workouts on YouTube. You know, the key thing is if you do something and you don't like it, it feels uncomfortable, then just don't do it. And absolutely, by exercising when you're younger is encouraging you to have healthier habits as an adult. And the army, wow, that's funny. Actually, I get asked a lot to do a video talking about, you know, my experience in the army, which was, for me, it was such a strange thing that I went off and joined the army because I was really kind of into long flowery dresses and girly things, far from kind of doing all the military stuff. But you know what, one of the main reasons I did it was that I wanted to get confident, and it was a fantastic thing that I did. I'm not saying everyone should go off and join the army. It's very different now, so I was lucky when I joined, but for me it definitely helped build my confidence. It taught me about motivation, it taught me about discipline, and how I trained for it, actually, funny enough, before I went in and joined, is every morning I would set my alarm for, I think it was something like it wouldn't be 5:30, 5:45 probably, and I would get up, I would go for a run, and then I would come back, and I don't know why I had this in my mind to do, but I would every morning then, because I had long hair, I would put my hair up in a bun, because I didn't want to have my hair cut. And I remember when I went along for my interview for the army, they said you can keep long hair, but what you will have to do every day is you will have to put it up in a perfect bun. So every morning I would go for a really early run and then come back and sit in my room with like little Kirby grips and just learn how to do a perfect bun, and I think I could do it in like under about 30 seconds. And there we are. So I don't know how much that helped, but anyway. But you know what? I think it's all these kind of questions just fall back to the same thing. You know, we should all be doing fitness anyway, because fitness is what is going to make you feel confident. It's going to make you healthy, stronger, feel better, look better, more energy, and then also eating the right foods, having healthy choices. It is going to help us with being teenagers. It's going to help you girls and guys with your studying, with everything, building confidence and just making you healthier adults as well. So I hope that's really helped. I can never answer a question with just a few words. They just go on and on. So this again is another really long video. It's a good job that my workouts are quick. They're just 4 minutes, but talking seems to take forever. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I know I didn't answer all the videos, and also I couldn't remember some of the Instagram names, so I'm sorry. But if you want to, you can put your Instagram name in the comments box below. So I will see you for a workout. Will be the next video that's going up.